Spay Houston promotes a lot of programs. One of our big promotions is Trap, Neuter, Return. Trap, Neuter, Return is the practice of trapping stray kitty cats, having them fixed, and then returning them where they're at as long as they're in a safe environment, meaning they're being fed and cared for. Feral cats have a huge need in the community. I have worked many apartment complexes where they've removed the feral cats, and one of two things happens, or actually usually two of two things happen. Usually more cats will move back in, and the other thing is they usually come up with a giant rodent and snake problem in the community. Cats hang out in places like that, and especially feral cats. You have to remember feral cats are wildlife. Most people try to think of feral cats as a pussy cat that's, you know, inside just like your kitty cat, but feral kitties aren't like that. They're actually a part of our wildlife, and if you think about them as wildlife, that's more along the lines of what you'd be dealing with. So, you know, they have a place in nature, but you don't want to have a lot of kittens ending up in the shelters. So the best thing for feral kitties is to go ahead and trap them, get them spayed or neutered, and then return them back to where they belong. There's a short recovery time. One of the best websites I've seen, if you are interested more in getting involved in Trap, Neuter, Return, is the Feral Cat Coalition. There's awesome information on that website, and it's feralcat.com, and that one's an easy one to remember. We service Montgomery and Harris County, and our goal with the Spay Neuter Clinic is to end the overpopulation problem for the city of Houston.
Good.
Water's okay, and for yes, ma'am.
Keep that.
I would like to invite everyone in to have their cats, dogs, and bunny rabbits health checked, spayed, neutered, whatever you need. We are here for you, and take advantage of this awesome community organization that we put here for your pets. You can make a difference. You can help stop the overpopulation problem in Houston by just basic health care for your animal.
Hi, I'm Dr. Rajan. I'm a veterinarian at Spay Houston. We perform high-volume spays and neuters here. We are doing a wonderful job of neutering feral cats and also the dogs and cats owned by people. The feral cats are the service we do for the feral cats are most impressive because we know that Houston has a huge population of feral cats. We make a great impact on Houston's pet population by avoiding unwanted puppies and kittens which are not being adopted and run over by cars, as you know. So the main objective of this program is to bring the animal population under control and prevent unnecessary euthanasia of healthy animals. I'm very proud to be a part of this organization, and I'm working with very skilled professionals who are being trained in humane societies to perform a wonderful job over here. We are a non-profit organization benefiting the people of Houston. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Hi, I'm Bernadine Will Turner, a 67-year-old senior, and I grew up with dogs all my life, and I love pets. And I have a problem with seeing animals in the streets, homeless, no food, or their owners mistreating them. So my contribution to the animals is to carry food around in my car and stop wherever I see them and feed them. What can you do to help the homeless animals? Think about it.
My name is Jody Eisenhart, and these are our rescues, Sasha and Lulu. They both came from the City Pound, from Bark, and both probably would have been put down if they hadn't been rescued, and I'm really happy that I have them. They're great dogs. I'm a rescuer in the Houston community. I work with several rescue groups and volunteer in various ways. The issue of spay and neuter is really important to me. A very wise woman told me when I started volunteering, she said to me, we cannot adopt our way out of this problem. And that has remained with me. It's with me at all times, because as happy as I am when we place dogs and cats and, you know, one finds a home that has taken too long to find a home, it's really great to find homes for these dogs, but I do know in the back of my mind, we cannot adopt our way out of this problem. We have to have a bigger strategy. We have to have a better solution than what we have now. It's shameful and it's embarrassing and it needs to change. And the only way it's going to change is if the community rises up and demands that it change. I think increasing awareness is really important, and I hope that this documentary can help do that. I think that our city officials have really got to lead on this issue. One of the things that was very upsetting to me earlier this year was when we had a big public service campaign for the digital cable change. And I thought to myself, I can't believe we have a campaign for the digital cable change and we can't have a campaign for spay and neuter. We have to care more. We have to do more. These animals are counting on us. These animals are counting on us, and they're defenseless, and they're dependent and helpless creatures, and they deserve better. And I hope that Houston can do better. I want to see Houston do better. So another thing that just upsets me so much about this whole situation is that Houston is such a great city. I'm a native Houstonian, and I feel like this city can do anything. I love the entrepreneurial spirit of this city. I love the take care of business kind of attitude that this city has, and I know that we could tackle this problem. And so when I have to admit to myself and to other people that Dallas does a better job of managing animal welfare, that San Antonio does a better job, that Austin City Council recently passed a resolution to make their city a no-kill city, and then we have 80,000 dogs and cats dying in Houston area shelters each year, it's just shameful, because I know Houston can do better. And another thing would be that when I tell people what's going on in our city, when I tell people how many animals are dying here, they're shocked. They have no idea. People, you know, who live in certain parts of town might know that we have a stray animal problem, but they really have no idea the extent of it. And so when I really get the numbers out to them, when I tell them, they're shocked. And then the other thing is that they think it's overwhelming and how could we ever fix it? But the thing is, we can fix it, and there are plans that have been presented and there are formulas that have been documented on how we can fix it. And it really all begins with spay and neuter.